element. I'm in my element. Back in my element. I'm in my element. Back in my element. I'm in my element. Back in my element. I'm in my element. Don't care about relevance. I'm doing me. I'm in my element. We the new delegate. Tapping and see. I don't sit and worry about who's on. Back in my bag, that's a new zone. Kettle on my wrist, it's a two-tone. Direct flight out to London. Then might slide out to Lisbon. Crossing borders, getting my stamps up. Travel light, everybody can't come. Lay low, I don't want attention. Only show what you see. Never no cap in my rap. When I rap on the track, got me feeling like I'm in the league. Ease. I'm in my element. Don't care about relevance. I'm doing me. I'm in my element. We the new delegate. Tapping and see. I'm in my element. Back in my element. 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 I'm in my element. This is easy as a layup. I don't show if you don't pay up. Long nights had to stay up. Put in hours while you later. I can sit around and wait up. I'm gon' have to see you later. Giving tips like a waiter. Even tell them all you fade on. I'm in my element. Back in my element. 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 I'm in my element. Don't care about relevance. I'm doing me. I'm in my element. We the new delegate. Tapping and see.
You pull your hair on the back slick. You know I like it like that. The other girls in the backseat. Me in the front 'cause I'm bad. And it feels like the prom. That's so nervous, so I got a little drunk. And they're waiting for us. Hey, you, jumping on Cadillacs. Here's to the best that we'll ever have. Everyone's watching when we're walking in. Hey, but they don't know you like I know you. Now they know. Now we're sharing this cake. Eat it straight from your lips, no plate. I'm first class, looking like a Barbie. All my friends, they really try to warn me, but I just want none of this with you. Do you want none of this with me? Won't let you down. And it feels like the prom. That's so nervous, so I got a little drunk. And they're waiting for us. Hey, you, jumping on Cadillacs. Here's to the best that we'll ever have. Everyone's watching when we're walking in. Hey, but they don't know you like I know you. Now they know. They know. Now they know. They don't know you like I know. Now they know. They know. They don't know you like I do.
Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to refine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will be free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. But these crazy things is what matters most to you. You'll be glad you did. Now start claiming your time and your mental well-being by saying no more. No more. Say it loudly and proudly. In other words, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
You pull your hair on the back.
And now it's time for something a little different here at Roleplaying Unlimited. Welcome back to J-Man's campaign, Bloody Coins, the story of Athkatla. We'll be turning it over to him for the next few hours. Thanks for joining us here at Roleplaying Unlimited. We'll see you again at the end of the show.
See how
What's
well
about
that
to
works.
happen is going to be hard to watch.
And turning it over to you. Enjoy.
Still waiting on Terry.
Yeah, she's trying to get her stuff logged in. She's coming.
I thought maybe she was celebrating.
Hey, man, Boston's been fun.
Did you guys switch
cool.
computers?
Do what?
Did you and Terry switch computers? Because usually she's here and we're waiting for you.
No, I'm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's. Yeah. Yep.
So, Brad, it's near official. I'll be there in 2 weeks. But then I have to turn around and drive back. And then I'll turn around and a week later and drive back.
I just want to make sure my computer's not having a stroke.
I don't know how to help you with that.
Does it have one hand in the air and the other hand trying to beat its chest?
If the answer is yes, we have more problems than I thought.
Well, it's just my computer's lagging a little bit, so it's just taking its time.
Hey, congrats!
Welcome to Role Playing Unlimited.
Is it because of the roll 20 right now, or do you know?
I don't know why it's lagging. I restarted it earlier.
Sapphire, how come you weren't talking when Dan started the stream? What's happening?
Because I wasn't here, man.
Are you okay? Do you need some support?
I think I
Fort.
need to put my barbarian against yours, because that's gonna happen.
I don't have a barbarian.
That's me.
Ah, good point.
Oh, I'm Skullcrusher will destroy you.
Silver, yes. My other barbarian, doubtful.
I will spend every Beskar buck to make sure that Skull Crusher destroys you.
that could be a fun fight.
Gosh, that's hilarious.
Vince Daniel to open up back up the arena from last season, and maybe.
As long as there's snacks.
Just no pizza delivery.
Oh, too soon.
He's still grieving about that one.
I was laughing the whole time. I was dying. It's so funny. He just wanted pizza.
Are we waiting for anybody else right now, or?
Looks like we got everybody. So I was just my roll 20 was giving me some issues. I think I'm good now,
good.
though.
Yeah, I was just curious.
All right, everybody. Well, let's welcome DJ to the table.
Welcome, DJ.
Why, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Does anyone else feel like it's been a while?
It has been.
Yeah, it has been, yeah.
It's almost like there was some crazy guy who's like, I'm gonna run a whole month of games, like with no breaks and stuff.
I think Daniel's regretting things right now.
What's my character's name again?
You're Marvin.
Don't tell him.
I
Don't
know.
tell him.
I know.
That wasn't me, right? Yeah, no. I think I'm Skull something.
Skull
Something
Crusher.
Crusher.
You're
Skull
always
Crusher.
skull something.
Cranium bleeder.
Yes, that's a good one for next. Wait, shit, that's what I am now.
Yeah, that's
No,
what it
he's
says.
actually Skull Smasher. His
Well, that's
other
what I
token is
thought,
the,
but his token says cranium bleeder, and then I got confused.
yeah, that's the old token. He didn't change that.
It's hard to keep up.
I forgot I already used it then. Damn it.
His next character is going to be Skull Pounder.
There you go.
God.
Well, it's funny because his first character had nothing to do with skulls.
That's an excellent point.
It was an arm ripper.
I still think I should have just started a numerical system.
He kind of went from limbs to just being about completely skulls. So.
Does it matter that I like headbanging music?
And the stream isn't showing the current party page because I've got it on the guild hall and it's still on the opening page on the stream. Oh, there he goes.
And DJ, just so you know, a lot of us have been playing together, and don't take things personal.
I never do.
That's
Oh,
one way to put it, alright.
You know how many smartasses I've come across that actually mean what they say and others don't? Too many.
Yeah. It's all love here. We give each other a hard time because we love each other.
Anybody else?
That's
wanna-
what we call it. Okay.
I don't know. I'm curious as to what the next annual role will be.
All right, so you guys had finished up the quest that brought you in conflict with some kobolds, some bandits, and a wormling red dragon. Able to barely pull out a win on that one. Got a little bit of gear and loot out of that, and returned back here and got paid. Of course, in the process of that particular mission, your leader, question mark, Shinkata, the Athkatla bard, decided he'd had enough of this and departed the guild.
That's sad.
As you are kind of convening here and talking about your next steps, your architect will come over and say, good. The guild has been discussing. We actually had, it's almost like fortuitous coincidence, if one could call it that, since you have lost a member. We had kind of a late arrival who wanted to join the guild and was not in a group already, much like most of you were not in a group already. So we figured we might as well put him with you. At first, we were like, oh, hey, it's another dwarf. Maybe we can put him with the Iron Beards. But that was, quite frankly, quite racist, and we shouldn't have thought that. So I would like you to meet. He motions over to the gold dwarf over at the table. Mr. Eldrin Goldentide. He's, as I said, a lone member of the guild at this point, and we would like for him to join your group if, of course, you want him. I believe his skill set and level of knowledge is more appropriate for your team than it is for the other teams here. So it would be very nice if you could welcome into your Moody Misfits and take him along.
I would gladly welcome him, but is there a way we could see his name under his health bar?
Can you not see that? I should be able to see that.
No, we can't see it.
There it is.
No, we
Sure
can't.
you can.
As Marvin
Your last
paranoid and
name-
I rush him.
Your last name ends in Skull. Are by chance are you related to a Skull Crusher?
Yes, that was a cousin. And by chance, we both like food. Do you like food?
Food is amazing. Who does not like food? Then again, you can never go wrong with a keg of ale.
Yes, or a nice cube of tea.
I will take a little harder than ale anytime.
Gosh.
But
Also,
Might be a
welcome
good
to the
time
group.
to,
We would gladly have you into our party.
Might be a good time to describe your characters for each other and for him.
I'll go first since I'm new and everything. Eldrin Goldentide is a 5-foot dwarf who has very pale skin and his eyes are golden. His hair is currently black. Currently, keyword. And he's 165 years old. He has a
He's got like a little sticker on his. He's got a sticker on his arm that says, "I am this many years old today."
pretty much, and he has a golden bluish aura about him.
Is that why it's Golden Tide? Because it's like reference to the ocean and gold?
Honestly, I did a random last name generator for that, and it fits.
That works. I'll go next since I ended up rushing over next to you. I'm a Skull Smasher, half orc. Was raised by giants, but I was the tiny one. And that's me.
I am Marvin, and also I will go ahead and go next. I am the most beautiful elf you maybe have ever seen. I'm a sorcerer. I'm a ladrin. And that's pretty much it.
I have a hard time believing we'll get along.
Oh no, we will. Just trust me.
Nothing
My,
ever goes wrong when someone starts out that way.
My beauty will make up for your downfalls.
All right, I guess I'll go next.
She was painting her toes.
Stop. I'm Novia Stoneshine. I'm. you, you mind your business. I'm an elf fighter, and I was found by giants and raised by giants when I was just a young elf. And I have fabulous hair.
Yes, she said she also has fabulous toes, but I guess the game saved us all having to hear that.
I guess I'll go next. I am Melantha. You can call me Mel. I am a rogue tiefling. And I brought my buddy Silver into the guild with me. You don't know
Silver.
that, Myth Wolf.
Try not to steal from me. I will feel it.
I mean, the way my self rolls go, probably.
Are we gonna have Silver introduce himself or no?
He's a merchant with a name like Silver. Silver.
If you're talking.
Oh, my mic was muted.
He's busy with his staff. Just give him a minute.
Wrong character. Fuck off.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I'm Silver. Shifter Druid. Looking at him, you probably see like probably the most stereotypical dressed druid, most like enveloped in nature. The only thing that's like out of the ordinary would be like his studded leather underneath his clothes. And yes, like Mel said, she dragged me here, so that's why I'm here.
Did you just tell us all you have studded leather underwear under your clothes?
I had studded leather under my clothes.
That's underwear.
There can be clothes under your clothes. What the
Anyway,
All clothes under clothes are underwear. You have studded leather underwear.
We have to end this. It's going to get real inappropriate really quick. Dan's going to get bored.
Layering.
Let's try not to get Daniel banned or stricken again, please.
Anyway, so
Anyways,
yes.
Elden Golden Tide, this is us.
did we actually get paid for our last mission?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
You should have.
I feel like we caught
30
your-
copper.
Oh, you did get it? That was wait,
No.
what?
There's no way we got paid only 30 copper. Don't even.
You were gonna go over.
She stole everything that we were supposed to get.
Right?
Oh, that's what happened. I was wondering where all our money went. I don't even have enough to buy beer.
We spent it on shoes.
'Cause I'm
Don't
pretty
ever
sure
let a
we
rogue
were
into your party.
running over, and so you were like, "We'll deal with the end of the thing next time."
Oh,
that's
maybe.
right.
Wait, 30 copper's not enough to buy the newest line of studded underwear?
Wow.
Ha ha ha. Now move on.
Hey, at least you're not like another character I heard that always just polished wooden poles.
You are making it so much worse. Just shut up, please.
Good job. That's funny.
Something silk ass. I don't know.
Well, if you still want to join us, Eldrin, after all of this, you're more than welcome. We're definitely chartered party member or two, and we would love to have you.
I will say you are a very interesting group, but you are in need of, I believe, my expertise.
Which would be what exactly?
Mind
Keep you
drinks.
alive.
Sure.
I don't think we've had any problem with that yet.
Speak for yourself.
I just look at you and I'm like, just because I've been keeping your ass alive because you keep falling down.
There's been a moment or two where we've been close to death.
Unconscious.
Marius just kind of smirks at this interplay. He's like, "Oh, good. I see you're getting along just like any adventuring party should. Stick around. I believe in the morning we might have another job for you."
I hope this one isn't in a sewer.
Hey.
While we're waiting for the morning to pass, I would like to suggest a game of chance. If anybody would like to play some dice, roll a D100, highest wins the pot. $1,000 per roll.
What do you think? What are dollars?
1,000 gold. 1,000 gold. Sorry, I'm confused.
How do you have 1,000 gold?
Where's
We
this
got
from?
we got 30 copper for our last mission.
What are you getting 1,000 gold from, my guy?
10 gold per roll.
I'll take that chance.
So put in
I'd
10
be good
gold
with that.
and then roll a D100. That's what you're telling
Everybody
me.
rolls, throws in 10 gold, and the winner gets the pot. The highest roll on a D100.
I gotta check my purse. Hold on. Oh, I can handle 10 gold.
Zenobia,
Yeah, we all have 10 gold.
were you keeping track by any chance of stuff that we took from the last mission? I'm trying to remember if it all got put into the party loot or not.
Hold on, stuff that we
I don't
took or stuff that was taken?
I know that
didn't
some of the.
take anything.
I can tell you that I know some of the potions are already on your inventory list. So
Yeah, we all split everything up. We all, I have 80 gold, so and then some stuff, but nothing crazy.
Thank you for answering that, because I barely even remember my character because my brain.
I rolled an 83.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna roll right now.
Hey, Eldenrod, no hitting below the belt, okay?
I can't drive 55. Sam Hagar says I win.
Get it? Hitting below the belt because he's
Oh, somebody
short.
please beat Arm Ripper. He's gonna spend it all on food.
Damn it, I saw the 9 and I thought it was a
I
97.
know, I did the same thing.
Hey, I'll buy a certain someone another pair of studded leather underwear.
Yeah, you can buy it and then I'm gonna smack you with it, but that's a D1000, but okay.
Yeah, bit of a cheat there.
So yeah,
So it looks
that's
like
just a 78. I still win.
yeah, it definitely looks. Anybody else rolling?
What is happening?
What is the Novia,
Pure
queuing
chaos.
up to play 6 more times? 7 more times?
Somebody rolled. Summer, that's a little too
somebody's
many
cheating.
guys.
I just want to know who told Zenobia to hit me in real life, because what the hell, man?
I don't think it needs to be told by anyone.
You owe me 10 gold for that.
Ripper won 40 gold, I think, from everybody. Everybody should take 10 gold off, give it to Ripper.
Yeah, I'll totally do that. Let me just go up to my room to grab my gold real quick.
And he was never seen or heard from again.
I like to keep my coin. Thank you very much.
You are a dwarf. You're a little stingy. We understand. We still care about you.
Wait, is there only 4 of us?
Yeah, there were only 4 people that rolled. Besides you. I mean, you're the
Oh, that's it. I was not counting myself.
fifth. We usually don't either.
Fair enough.
Let's order some food and some drinks and get ready for the night. And unless
Everybody,
anybody's got
drinks are
anything
on
else-
me.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'd like that drink for 10 gold, please.
Can I have an entire barrel?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the bartender what's the most expensive thing they have because he said he's paid for it.
Most of the
As
stuff
long as you
here is
let me
kind of
keep
on
the barrel
house,
after we drink it.
and but they will have stuff that you can pay for, and there is a bottle of pretty old elven wine that is going to be about 50 gold for the bottle.
I will take that and
What
say
the
thank
fuck?
you very much. It was thank you very much. The best bet I ever made.
Somehow I still got screwed.
I do pour everybody a glass of the wine because you should share. It's delicious.
Ah, good.
Is there someone here that could identify what this spell scroll is that's listed in our party loot that just says unknown spell scroll?
That's, I believe that is from when I got the Mold Earth spell scroll, and there is a second spell scroll that was not on my spell, that's not on the druid list. So
Do I need to roll an Arcana?
no, you would need either an identify spell or just plain have the spell on your spell list.
Right.
I whisper over. Yeah, let him do an Arcana check. What are you saying no for?
Come on, I'm negative 10 Arcana.
Go for it.
Oh, there's no
If
chance.
you really want to, if you really want to roll it, then you can go. Oh, yep, that's a spell scroll of some kind. All right.
It's a scroll.
It's made out of some type of paper.
Yeah, it's a piece of paper.
And then Armor says, or whatever your name is, Skull Crusher, that looks tasty.
I'd probably
Can I
end
have
up
that-
setting myself on fire.
Can
if
I have that
touched it.
spell scroll for a moment, please?
Isn't that Skull Smasher? I get.
Oh shit, I guess I need to change this name up too so that it matches. Hold on.
Can I see that spell scroll for a moment?
Who has it?
I think Ghost Magic does because he was looking at it with his Arcana check.
That's what I was.
He'll get back to you.
I hand it to you.
Okay, what are you sleight of handing? Like what?
I'm trying to grab the skull and hand it to you.
Okay.
Without tripping.
Okay, that's more like okay. Walk up here. Are they like mid conversation up here, or the group up here?
Yeah, they are in conversation with Ferdinand and Marius at the moment.
I kind of just stand there until one of them notices me, and then just say, "Sorry to interrupt. I have a question. Would any of you be able to identify this?" And I just hold the spell scroll up.
They'll kind of stare at you for a second, and then Gorza, the half orc who's dressed like maybe a wizard, will beckon you over.
I'll just walk over to him and then just like hold out the spell scroll for him.
He will take it from you and peruse it for a moment. Ah, yes, that is a fairly powerful magic called the Fabricate.
Oh, goody. One I can't cast.
Which is why you couldn't read it.
I figured as much, but I was hoping.
It's a fine prize.
Well, I appreciate it. At least we know what it is now.
Indeed.
I just hold my hand out for him to hand it back or whatever.
He'll give it back.
Okay. Well, thank you. Sorry to interrupt though.
As
how's it
always
going?
in our profession, you don't always find things that are useful at the time.
Yes, that is definitely hits home to the truth. Thank you for your help though.
Of course.
Well, I found out what the scroll was.
What was it?
Apparently a scroll of fabrication.
Can anyone here use it?
I mean, if none of you could even tell what it was to begin with, I don't think so. I mean, I know I can't.
Something for working with fabric?
More like creating something out of nothing.
We have that. We also have some armor that I don't think any of us are using. We should probably look at selling some of this stuff.
Most likely, but I think we should probably save the scroll just in case.
I mean, this is the merchant city, so you should be able to sell anything you have pretty easily. Sorry, Athkatla in
We definitely want to get those gems liquefied into gold, though. So we gotta go.
Yeah, we have the 5
sell
gems,
those off.
chain shirt, and a studded leather armor in here. Unless anyone needs any of that stuff.
My armor is better than what they have, or what we have in the bag. So
I'm pretty good as well.
As far as selling stuff, the gems you can get at cost, because gems are worth that much. As far as mundane goods, half what it would cost to buy them, you can sell them for.
Okay, everyone good with selling the chain shirt and the studded leather armor?
yeah, I'm looking up the prices right now for them.
That sounds like a plan to me.
I may have forgot to mention this, but my character is dressed with plate armor.
So you're ready for dinner?
No, he's very, very shiny with his golden aroma, like aura, and his shiny plate armor.
Did you say your plate was made of gold?
The aura that I have, my character just exudes a goldenish blue aura. He's a twilight cleric.
Studded leather is 45 gold coins, so that would be 22 gold coins and 5 silver coins.
Okay.
And then chain shirt would be 50 gold coins, so that's just easy to 25 gold coins.
Are we talking dinner plate or salad plate armor?
Neither.
So if we're selling those two
And
things,
we each got 25 gold. That's pretty good.
Hey, shush!
That is not what I said. No.
Let me talk. You will get gold if I talk. If we're selling the gems and the 2 items, everyone can add 43. Nope. Plus the 5 silver. Everyone can add 44 gold to their sheets.
Hey, I'm finally over 200 gold.
How do you have so much gold already?
Hey,
no
hey,
reason at all. No reason.
We need some potions. I think I nominate you to buy some potions.
oh, that's true. I don't have any potions. Can we buy things?
Yeah, as long as we're in the, if we're in this area, we can buy like basic stuff.
I
You
would
are in
like to buy the
Athkatla.
best knife I can have and some potions.
Let me remind you, you are in Athkatla, the merchant city of the capital city. You can, given enough time, buy just about anything here.
Well, didn't the guy at the desk say that if we just could ask him and he would like get us stuff?
He has the knowledge of the vendors and stuff around town that you might not have, so he can probably find it faster than you could just wandering around.
Yeah.
Wow, I type in knife and they're all special, rare, super rare. They don't just have like knife.
Yeah, you just need a
Because
dagger.
knives are technically just daggers. Yeah.
What are you gonna try to eat a steak? What do you need a knife for? Just
Don't put it past them.
I mean,
Where
maybe.
do you get a knife on the road.
Well, I thought it might be nice to like stab things like with small amounts, one hand type thing, like or like a steak or like a rat.
You carry a fork in one hand and a knife in the other, and just try to go at it. Like you don't need a knife. You need a sword.
Well, like extra action sometimes is one-handed knife. Oh wait, I'd be holding something. Never mind.
Yeah, just bite it. Remember?
I have a tail attack and a bite.
Oh, that's good. Can you hold a knife in your tail?
Ooh.
It is not prehensile, so no.
Do they have duct tape or liquid nails in this world?
So if we're done with the shopping, Mel's going to bed.
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay, well, you got your
Yeah.
7 rooms upstairs. Even though you only need 6 of them right now.
Did anybody get any potions?
I don't think really anyone bought anything so far today.
How much is the going rate on potions?
Depends on the potion.
If we're just talking normal gold potions, those are 25 gold, right? Normal healing potions,
Healing potion?
50.
50. Damn.
Yeah, I was like, where are you buying your potions?
Not
Black
25.
market and in the forest when I make them.
I mean, if you're making them, that's one thing. Black market might be more expensive.
Was that level up potions for that kind of gold? I was talking like a superior healing potion or a.
You can't afford those.
Yeah, we're a long way from that.
Then a greater healing potion.
How long way
Yeah,
from
I
that?
doubt it.
Then a superior healing potion.
Wow.
Superior.
I got a Band-Aid and a glass of water.
I'll take it.
Do we know what our new dwarf person can do? Like, are you what is the word? What's
Class.
Thank you.
You said cleric, right?
Yep.
Healing spells, right?
So good. That'll come in handy.
Yes, Twilight Cleric.
So you can only heal us after dark?
that would suck.
No.
That's super unfortunate. Zenovia's just partying downstairs without everyone.
Everyone went upstairs, man, except for Skullcrusher and Zenovia.
Well, I'm
Skull
still
Crusher's
trying
not
to
here. Skull Smasher
get
is.
confirmation.
Smasher,
Does that
whatever it
mean
is.
he can heal?
Yes, he's a cleric. He has healing spells.
Okay, I can go to bed.
I don't remember which room is mine.
You know,
Number
Skull,
4, I
he can
think.
only heal you if you have armor on because he has plate mail. So you have to be armor wearer to get heals from him.
Oh. Sucks for you then, Marvin.
Well, I don't need heals very much.
I couldn't find my room, so I'll just sleep on the stairs.
No, you don't get to go up there, Zenovia.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one is still locked.
It's still Marius' room.
Justin's like, oh my god, this again.
And to answer your question, Brad, if you wanted to buy a potion of greater healing, they are 150.
I could only afford one potion. What is there like a regular potion of healing?
Potion
Yeah,
of
you
reg-
kind of.
Yeah, potion
Sorry,
of healing is
Kat.
50.
Okay, no thanks.
Yeah, you can buy 3 normal potions of healing for 1 greater potion of healing.
Yeah, but they're like 3 points of healing. I mean, it does nothing.
Okay, we're
I
all
mean, you
going
get at
to
least
sleep.
4.
Yeah.
All right, so
Not the way I roll.
you sleep. It's fun. Well, it is. When you get good sleep, it's fun. You wake up in the morning refreshed. Yay!
Yay, concept of sleep in D&D, not a thing.
In an actual bed.
Or a couch as far as Skull Smasher is concerned. He has a
I
whole room
can't.
to himself.
I'll just walk
I'm
out
trying.
here and just knock on Mel's door.
Are you wanting to come in, or are you just telling me to come out?
I'm telling you to get out of here so that we can go downstairs and get our assignment before people get downstairs.
Son of a bitch. I just made it to the couch.
Coming down the stairs, you see that the Ironbeards are up and having breakfast, and the Silverhawks are also up and having breakfast. Didn't see them when you came in yesterday on assignment. They wave
they
to
all-
you. Wow.
Are they chatting or are they just eating?
I mean, they're chatting as they eat, but they don't look like they're engrossed in anything big.
Okay.
Marius is just kind of standing by the fireplace.
I just look at them and just be like, so how'd the assignment go?
Flint will look over. Yes, Silver. Good morning and well met. It's been interesting. We've been basically volunteering for any jobs that may even come close to taking us into the Underdark, since that is our ultimate goal, is to try and clear out the old Shanatar, deep Shanatar areas here underneath and the region. So anything that has to do with the Underdark or is even close to the Underdark, we volunteer for those. And it's been some interesting missions so far.
Sounds like it was an eventful night for you guys.
Yes, we just got in this morning. We had to camp out in the field. I heard tell that you all faced a dragon. Mind you, a little one, but still, it's a dragon.
Yeah, it looked to be about teen aged. I'm not exactly sure how old it was, but like you said, nonetheless, it was a dragon.
Mm-hmm. Full on Cult of the Dragon with it. Interesting times.
Yeah, to be honest, the cult was easier to face than the dragon was, and that's not saying much.
Well, glad you all were successful. Sorry to hear that your companion decided to leave the guild. He was entertaining chap.
He was, thankfully. I'm just thankful that he wasn't killed and left on his own terms instead.
Yes, we are all thankful for that. Here, here, says Creek.
Does anyone know
Anyways,
why he left?
he said he was retiring from adventuring, if I remember correctly. And again, this is a month ago, so I may not remember that correctly. So,
That's sad.
I'll just look at Flint and just say, anyways, I just wanted to check up. Y'all weren't here when we came back last night, so I figured you were having a long night out there.
Yeah, well, it's always a long night in the Underdark. Ha ha! And Thylasset just kind of groans and shakes her head like you must say that a lot.
Alright, well, I have to go check in with Marius for our next assignment.
Ah, yes, good luck.
We'll see you later. I just kind of like nod at Mel as I walk by.
The siblings, or not all siblings, there's some cousins and stuff, but they're up here at this table having breakfast, and Wade even smiled to Zenobia. Heard you had quite an adventure with some dragons and cultists and stuff. Exciting things.
Yes, it was quite a surprise to find them hidden down in the sewers. And it's more of a mystery as to what they were doing down there.
Yes, well, that's kind of the nature of this business, isn't it? Surprises and mysteries. But that keeps it exciting, right? If we wanted dull, we'd be working the farms.
That is true.
If memory serves, they cooked up quite nicely. A little on the spicy side.
As he kind of looks over and says, "You ate the kobolds or the cultists?"
They all go in the stew pot together.
I was gonna look at them and just say, I suggest not asking that.
The four of them just kind of give each other a look like, "Oh, wow."
Meat is meat.
I heartily disagree, says Bakari. There are... I don't know if there's actually laws against it in this kingdom, but there are kingdoms that have laws against cannibalism, sir. For a good reason.
They weren't orc, so it's not cannibalism for me.
Cannibalism. Wow, I'm surprised you understand
kind of...
the connotations there, but cannibalism is the devouring of any sapiens or sentient species, not just your own species.
Damn it.
I just kind of like shake my head and then just turn to Marius. I'm like, so you said you had something to talk to us about?
He's just kind of chuckling under his breath as he grooms his eyebrows a little bit with his finger. He's like, so...
Is there like a roll for diseases that he should make?
I mean, he already had those diseases.
I'm sure I've built up resistance after all the diseases I've already gotten in the sewer.
He says, "Here, come, let's come over here and have a talk. Sit down."
So, what's the word on this one?
this one, he kind of looks over at, was it Zenobia that said didn't want to go in the sewers, or was it Mel?
I think it was Zenobia.
Me.
So
It was
Zenobia
Zenobia.
says, well, it's not the sewers. It does have to deal with water. But lots
Well,
of
hopefully
it.
it's at least clean water.
Well, it's the ocean, so that's up to your own decision on that one.
Yes, the ocean is much better than sewer water.
Oh, good. I'm glad you feel that way because you're probably going to be going in it. So what happened was we've been contacted by the illustrious Church of Joaquin, which is of course the god of commerce and coin, the patron goddess of and Athkatla, of course.
That's a
Praise
good
be
one.
to Joaquin. Praise be to Joaquin, of course. Well, they have contacted us. Technically, they've contacted Lady Ilbereth through her connections and have asked for a favor to be done. And that favor needs to be done as easily done, maybe not easily, but more readily done through the guild's activities than any other of her connections. So, they had, I mean, we all know there's pirates out there. They're always attacking shipping lanes. They're always a thorn in our side. But there was a certain shipment that the Church of Joaquin itself had sponsored that was on its way back. I'm not sure if it was on its way back or on its way out, but it was out there and it has disappeared. We're pretty sure it was hit by pirates. It's usually the case out there, but it could be something else. It could be a monster attack, anything like that. Bad weather, even. But knowing the area, we have a pretty good idea it may have been hit by pirates. There are some important religious relics and items on board that ship that the church wants recovered. So, we need you. We're going to give you a ship to take. Going to give you a ship to take out. We'll give you the known route they were going to take, so you can follow in their sails, I guess, not really footsteps, and see if you can track them down. If it's a pirate attack, they may be lurking in the same area. You might be able to get ambushed / ambush them all along the way. There might also be, there is a port that they were supposed to report to. I'll give you that information. If you can get to that port and ask around, maybe they did land and something happened there. Maybe they landed and left, and then something happened on the way back. Again, we're shy of a lot of the information. But if we need you to go out there, do your best to find this missing shipment, if you can. Along the lines of this mission, he pulls out a scroll, hands it to Silver. That is a scroll of water breathing, just in case you need to go under the water, which is entirely possible in this situation.
Only one scroll of water breathing?
It will cover everybody. That's how that magic
Yeah,
works.
it covers everyone for like, I believe it's 8 hours or something like that.
Is there a book that I can, in their little library section, I could read for about pirates to get a little more understanding?
Are you asking him or just going to look?
No, yeah, I'm asking him.
We got several books about detailing the pirates of the Lanther Isles. Not sure. I mean, the more time that passes, the less leads you're going to have to find this stuff, but I leave that to your discretion. For, if you can recover these relics, then you will be handsomely rewarded by the church. Anything else you find, as far as like what the pirates might have and stuff, is of course fair game for you as a pirate smasher. He kind of looks at Skull Smasher. You have earned that reward for defeating these pirates. except for the relics of Joaquin, which should be easy to identify. They will have their holy symbol upon them, as far as I know.
I get a big grin across my face.
The reward, if you can return all of it, he pulls out a piece of paper. Yes, the Church of Joaquin has promised a total of 7,000 gold if they can be returned.
Sounds like
Wow,
a
that's
hefty
awesome.
amount to return. I expect that to come with a lot of difficulties, though.
Yeah, and I do believe that that's for everything. For each piece that's missing, the reward will go down.
Okay.
Do we have a list of every item we need to bring?
He will give you a list.
I think this sounds like, I mean, this is a good start, guys. This is where we probably should go.
So what is this worth if we don't return it?
I don't think he's going to pay us if he doesn't return it.
Return it, you won't get a reward.
It's worth 0.
Oh, she means if we sell the
just,
items on
I
our
just
own.
look at Mel and I'm like,
Okay,
we
so
need money,
since,
but we're not
since
selling
Skull
it on our
Smasher
own.
says that, and you talked about that, he's like, well, I can say that the Church of Joaquin runs every bit of commerce in the nation of Am, and if you are found to be selling their holy relics, you won't last long.
I think
I missed that part, that it was holy relics.
She's a shady one, guys. Watch out for her.
Wait, let's ask Eldrin. Eldrin, what do you think about taking down some holy, gathering some holy relics?
Sure. They've been doing what I believe to be evil things. So let us go.
I can't imagine anybody in this group knows more about them than you. So I think as long as you're on board, we should be able to do it.
I say let's just head out then.
If you're looking at the list of relics, there are 2 carved bone statuettes of the goddess, 2 silk robes embroidered with gold with the holy symbol on them. They're like kind of like vestments. A funerary urn emblazoned with the symbol of Joaquin, and a set of 7 gold and silver candlesticks with the holy symbol on them as well. Those are the relics that they want returned. Anything else you find is fair game.
Is that list listed somewhere? Or?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can you say
Now-
it one more time?
There are 2 robes, 2 statuettes, a funeral urn, and 7 candlesticks.
I wouldn't mind wearing one of the robes while we take it to return it to you. That sounds like fun.
Grace just kind of shrugs and goes, look, man, this is your job. Do it how you want to do it. I'm just letting you know the Church of Joaquin doesn't fuck around.
I just kind of like usher everyone on and just say like, all right, let's go now. We're leaving.
I had the exact same thought. I was like, I'm just gonna start going. Y'all coming?
Yeah, teleport me there.
All right, so you
Silly
head
boy,
out
that's
to
not it.
the heading out to the port, the piers. Get your tokens here. You'll
Grant, that
Punched
seems
up.
like the same thing that I did.
Yeah.
What?
Joaquin
The
Phoenix.
Church of Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh.
I don't think Skull does good on boats, if I remember.
What's it with Tuesday and boats and oceans and stuff?
Hey, I had this planned a long time ago, okay? Just because he had ships doesn't mean it had anything to do with mine.
We're gonna make a pirate next. That's it.
Brad
Is
said
this
it's
car-
okay because he just likes to put them in his bag if he can, but he doesn't have a bag, so it's okay. He'll be fine.
Is this more like a motorboat or is this like a
It's a
wind
sailing
powered?
ship.
Okay,
It's
it's
a
a
sailing
sailing
ship.
ship. Okay.
Does anybody in your group have proficiency with water vehicles?
Nope.
Wow, people.
I don't have
I'm sure
proficiency with any vehicles.
I'm sure the dwarf has proficiency with water vehicles, right?
I'm an outlander, so no.
You can be an outlander on the sea. What the hell?
Outlander
no,
with
sorry.
a hunter-gathering type background, so I guess that would work.
All right. So because none of you can operate a boat, they will supply the necessary crew to run the boat for you.
Cool, great.
I just wasn't sure if you guys had that or not. So
I claimed the first bed.
and there's plenty of beds.
I only see 2 that are nice.
I mean, they're all the same. Just some aren't bunks.
Don't like it that I can't be centered on this bed.
You can
use
hit
the
your
Alt
Alt
tool.
key
Yeah.
and then move it to the center of the bed.
It's how you
Ooh,
move in
thank
between
you.
squares. Yeah.
Wait, how do you do that?
Good to know.
You hold your Alt key and then
That's
move your
awesome.
character around.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you don't have to be centered on the squares, but try not to do that
Wow.
in combat because we do need to be centered on the squares for that.
So
This is so much nicer.
Wait, how come Dan didn't show us that at the beginning?
He
It
has
does
shown
look
us that.
nice when you're
Yeah,
role-playing.
he's done it many times.
I probably forgot.
And
I
I'm
forget a
usually
lot.
asleep.
That's true.
You see his comments on the Twitch channel.
Alright, do we see anything up ahead or is it just smooth sailing for now?
All right, so you get on the boat. It flies the flag of and the flag of House Ilbereth. Did Dan get so upset by us
No,
saying he
Oh,
didn't show
Daniel's
us
still in here.
Who left?
Huh?
Who did we
Who
lose?
was that?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, Brad, what happened?
Brad.
You came off of Discord. Where are you?
Ruh-roh.
Hello.
I don't know. Talking about a boat got me all excited. I had to go looking for my fishing gear.
Okay, so yeah, you'll head out from the port. You got 3 crew. Oh, that's just really neat. They will have you do some work here and there just to make sure everything's done right. It's like, hey, pull that rope or pound this in over here or mop that up, that kind of stuff here and there. But for the most
About
part,
how many people did they send for the ship crew?
there are 3 crew.
Okay. So I'd make 3 of them and then that's 6 of us, so that's 9. Yeah. Okay. As we take off, I'm gonna go ahead and cast that water breathing on all 9 of us.
Did they
Already?
tell us? Did they tell us how
It
long?
lasts for 24 hours.
Did
I
they
mean,
tell us how long the journey this was going to be?
I mean, if you're going all the way to the port that the other ship was going to, it's going to be several days.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Okay, then never mind. I'll hold off on it.
Okay. So yeah, you head out from the port. I don't know how many of you have ever been on the ocean before or not, but here you are now.
Skull Smasher, you trying to jump off the boat there?
I'm gonna give him a light tap, seeing if he can balance his way back onto the ship.
I'm the king of the world.
And
knew that
you
was
splash
coming.
into the water.
That's actually inside the boat.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
The deck of the ship is over here. If you want to bring a character over, I just put you in the center so you can see like the beds and stuff.
Oh, then yeah. I mean, I go up to the top so I can see where we're going, but
Where are you at?
I can wait if you want to finish narrative before that.
You guys can get on the boat if you want. Booyah! Booyah! Hello. There we go.
Hello.
I stand on the edge, being the only one with capabilities of breathing underwater.
So it's a pretty nice day. It's cloudy and windy. It's an ocean voyage, and this first day you just kind of get your sea legs under you, getting used to what the crew needs you to do here and there. And they start heading out the. They've been given the charts of the last known trajectory of the other ship, and so they follow that. This first day is pretty uneventful, other than the salt air and the wind whipping in your face and all that stuff. Is there anything anybody would want to do this first day on the ship?
Can we fish?
They do have some fishing gear, but the ship's going pretty fast. They're not going to stop to let you fish. You can definitely try to fish off the back and see what you can get that way. But
Oh, we go for the big fish. I would like to try to fish for a big fish.
You're more than welcome to. You can go ahead and roll a survival check, but it's going to be at disadvantage because of the speed of the ship. You will get some bites, nothing real big. You get a couple smaller. It's still the ocean though, so small fish is still a fairly large fish for those of you who've never been on the ocean before. And
Damn,
the crew are
18
like,
at
good job.
disadvantage.
I kind of
It's
just
11
like
at disadvantage actually.
I kind of just stand on the edge, just seeing if there's any dangers ahead, or just looking to see if anything coming up.
Smasher, get your barbecue out. Let's grill some fish.
Sounds good to me. I'm wondering if 18 at a disadvantage if she catches a dolphin.
It's an 11 at disadvantage because you take the lower number.
Oh, I thought the one on the right was disadvantage and the one on the left was advantage.
Nope. The lower number is disadvantage. The higher number is advantage, and if you're rolling straight, it's the one on the left.
Did everyone know that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I was 2 years old when I learned that.
Oh, jeez.
How many freaking years have I been playing this?
Another thing that Dan can be like, really? God damn it.
I'm so sorry. It's all my fault, I promise.
He's come a long ways.
I've never been accused of being a good listener.
Anyway, but yeah, the first day you catch some fish, have a nice little voyage across the water. Silver, you can roll a survival check to see what you can suss out about like the environment. 19. All right. Seems pretty typical. Nothing like supernatural going on that you can tell, at least not at this point. And with a 19, I would say that you're getting the sense of there might be a storm on the air, but it could be far away. It's hard to tell. You don't really see anything on the horizon, other than there's some clouds and stuff, but you don't see any storms nearby. But with a 19 and being a druid, you're like, there's definitely something on the air, like maybe a storm just came through, or maybe one's gonna bruise at some point, but nothing right now.
I'll let whoever's driving, whichever one of the crewmates is driving the boat, know about that.
They kind of look around like, well, nothing on the horizon yet, so that's good. We'll take it as it comes, like always.
All right.
You can definitely bed down for the night. They'll keep sailing through the night. They kind of reduce speed a bit, kind of slacken it up a little bit, so it's not as hard to run with just a skeleton crew during the night. But
I got you.
you get your long rest just fine, and then in the morning you'll continue on.
At some point, Mel will have a private conversation with Silver.
Oh boy.
I already didn't trust everyone here, and now we have to deal with this new person.
Hey, look, you already knew how I felt about people here, okay? Just people in general.
Yeah, well, I still want to complain about it, okay?
You're the one who dragged me into this.
You're the one that said yes.
I said yes because you were pulling me by my jacket into town.
As if you couldn't stop if you really wanted to.
Hey, Goldenrod, this blue in the ocean reminds me of your blue aura. Any connection?
Look, let's just get through this, see if he's on our side through this, and if not, we'll figure it out from there, I guess.
Goldenrod might be AFK.
Well, there's no goldenrod. There's a golden tide.
Yeah, close enough.
You there, DJ? Does not. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. He was talking to goldenrod, which I guess means golden tide.
Back.
Okay, so in the morning, you guys wake up, and the helmsman will say to you, "Looks like our course is gonna." He just kind of points up ahead. He says, "Our course is taking us right into that storm. Normally, I would want to go around a storm like that, but I know you guys wanted to follow the exact course laid out by the ship we're following. So I leave it up to you what we want to do." Indeed, if you look up ahead, you can see what looks like a thunderstorm or something up ahead.
I just look at him, saying that we go smooth through this. how many days travel do we have left through that storm?
With the storm, assuming nothing catastrophic happens, shouldn't really slow us down much. It might even pick up speed depending on how the wind is going in there. So, I mean, it shouldn't really delay our travel time to go straight through it, which is the main reason why ships would attempt to go through a storm instead of around it, is just to not lose time by going around.
We are a
And if
group
we
of
go
very
around, how much of a delay are we looking at?
If we go around, it could be another day and a half probably. But I know you guys are like following a specific path, so that's why I'm mentioning it.
I'd rather not take longer if we can help it.
We're a
Everyone
group
get
of-
around. We're going. Everyone get around. We're going through that. As I pull up the scroll, just in case.
Before we just jump in to go through the storm, is there anything we can do to prepare? We're very inexperienced as a group of sailors, so should we tie some certain people to the masts while other people go downstairs?
Lash them to the mast. I'll be the figurehead.
He kind of chuckles. I don't think we need to lash anybody to anything. You might want to have safety lines for sure. He kind of points at some areas where there's ropes that you could tie to like a belt or something, like to keep you from falling overboard. But I don't think we'll need to lash anybody to the mast. It's not that bad. And we can
It'd be
tell
like
you,
the mermaid at the front of the ship.
and we'll tell you what to do where we need you during the storm, because we will need all hands on for this. Some of you will need to hold lines taut and whatnot.
Right
if
As
we're
before.
long as
going
I'm
through.
not stuck on the poop deck.
Well, let's get opinions of everyone who says to go through the storm. I'm on board with going through the storm, so.
Hold on, let me roll an intuition check and see if that's a good idea.
The crew, they've been through storms before. They don't really want to go through it, but they don't look too stressed about it.
I say I vote for going through.
Go through.
Is there a place if like we getting like starting getting sick where we can go downstairs, or if it becomes too violent where we could go? Like, I'm not too familiar about a boat.
What was your question again?
If the waters get too rough, what do we do?
Don't fall overboard. Other than that, it's up to you. And
All right,
hopefully
we're gonna lash everybody to
keep
mast.
doing the job we need you to do.
Right before we start going through that storm or reach that storm, I'm gonna cast the water breathing on everyone.
Okay, go ahead and post that up so people can see it.
Sorry, I gotta find it. It's not on my spell list. Or on my spell sheet, I should say. It's on my spell list.
It's definitely on your list. You just didn't have it prepared.
Yeah.
Can I go up in the crow's nest?
You
You're not
certainly
gonna
can.
stand on the point of the mast, like at the very point of the boat.
Because now that I can breathe underwater with the spell, yeah, I'm good up there.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, for 24 hours, all of you, including the 3 crewmen, have the ability to breathe underwater. And you can also breathe air, which is important. Yes.
Which also means I'm not limited to only water creatures if I want a wild shape.
Correct. Alright, so he casts that, and shortly thereafter you are getting whipped by powerful winds, and the rain starts coming down heavy, and the waves are just smashing all over the place. Oh.
Should I roll an
gonna need-
athletics check to see how I'm doing up there in the crow's nest?
Are you tied off?
Yes.
Then
That's an
you'll be all right.
inappropriate question.
I assume. I mean, let me know if you're not putting a safety line on. Let's just put it that way. Okay.
I would
Good.
presume everyone did, yeah.
Good. So yeah, I will have. Let's see. I'll need 2 people to give me athletics checks, so you guys can figure out who's going to do that. I'll need
I can do.
1 person to give me a survival check, and I'll need
I'll do the survival.
2 people to give me just straight like intelligence checks.
I did one of the good athletics. Somebody else probably needs to.
I did Arcana just for fun.
Or
damn
then
it.
you're just out there going magic, yay!
I just wanted to see if it was like a spell somebody cast.
Hey guys, this rope that tied me off, it's very naughty.
Yeah.
Get it? Because it's full of knots.
We still need 2 people for the intelligence checks.
Yeah, straight intelligence.
Not that one. Not that one. That doesn't count.
Marvin, roll the intelligence.
I don't know that he's smarter than anybody else at this point.
I'm not smarter than anybody else. I have a 10 in intelligence.
I have an 8.
Anyone?
I can roll intelligence.
I have a -1.
Is my
Hey,
12
there you
the
go.
highest we have?
I don't have an
Wait.
intelligence on my thing.
It's to the left.
You are married to Skull.
It's
God,
just your,
thanks a lot. It's rubbing off.
luckily
Good thing I rolled
Marvin
the-
rolled a 19. So there we go.
He rolled a 1.
Good thing I rolled the athletics check and not the intelligence. I got a 1.
Right. All right. So the crew's struggling a little bit through the storm, and they're barking orders, and that's what these rolls are for, to see how well you're doing the jobs you need to do. And you're able to keep. I mean, there are a couple of places that the sail starts to tear, and they have you like quickly adjust to handle that. Yeah, looks like a +1 is the best intelligence. That's awesome.
Yep.
When the intelligence puzzles come up, you guys are fucked.
Can I change character? For the
No.
puzzles exclusively.
Are you missing it? Eric?
I think our lack of intelligence made him speechless.
Who's missing?
It made him speak with speechlessness.
I think Chinkata probably had a high intelligence. I don't remember.
Maybe
I
I
think
should
I'm-
guilt my staff into doing that as
Who am I
well,
missing
so I
here?
don't have to listen to him that much.
Oh no, he's on top of somebody. That's what it was. Okay.
Well, shit, how do we
Roger.
get him back?
So as you're dealing with this storm, I'm going to need.
So I figured it.
Does anybody have a passive perception of? Hold on.
Mine's
I have a
15.
passive perception.
Everybody has a passive perception. At least a 14.
I have
I have,
15.
I have a 16, so yeah.
Okay. So if you have a 14 or higher, you are not going to be surprised.
Awesome.
But otherwise, we need to roll initiative.
Oh, goody. You
So,
want to throw that up before we
uh,
start rolling? There we go.
We don't have to roll initiative if we have a a good passive. We just have to wait around.
Everybody's rolling initiative. Those who have a good passive aren't surprised on the first round of initiative.
Where do I see passive perception?
Right below your skills.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right
Yeah,
below
I
your
know that.
skills, right above your skills.
It's at the bottom column of your It's straight there, straight down.
I showed him.
Good. So yeah, if you don't have a 14 or better, you're
Oh,
gonna
you
be
gotta be
surprised for
fucking kidding me! I have a 13.
this.
You're not very wise.
You're not very wisdom.
not very wisdom. That is the intelligent speak right there.
I'm
I
in
have
good
I have
company.
a 10 in my dexterity.
You have a very wise wisdom.
I think we should all just give up on speaking.
I only see their tokens, but are those fucking elementals? Yeah, those are elementals.
Okay, anybody rolled?
I think so, yeah.
All right. All right, so Silver, you are at the top of the initiative. You are not surprised, so you're still in the middle of the storm, dealing with the ship going through the storm. You guys are having kind of a rough go of it, and you noticed in the storm are these like bits of wind and rain that aren't behaving like they should in a storm. As a druid, it's especially clear to you, and that's you realize there are 4 medium-sized elementals and a large elemental.
You said there's 3 mediums and then the 1 large, right?
4 mediums and a large.
4 mediums.
Just
Okay.
kind of swirling around through the storm. And it looks like they're being attracted to your ship right now.
Can I see these ones off to the left, or is it just the fog of war that's clipping them right now?
Oh, here, let me get the fucking war off there a little bit. But it
Yeah, I
is
don't
hard
want-
to see out there because of the.
Oh no, totally. That's why I was wondering if I could actually see them or not. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's just go ahead and start with a thorn whip on this guy.
Right? It's not allowed. 24 is definitely going to hit. It's 11 damage on him.
And I'll just leave him out there. I'm not going to try to pull him. I'm just going to like lacerate him with it.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go ahead and rush up to the top of here, and that will be my turn.
All right. That brings it to Marvin. Did you have a high enough perception?
Yeah, I had a pretty good. My perception was 15, so I should be good.
Yep, you're good. That's a good question, Mel. Yes, your safety lines do limit movement.
By how much?
You can go 20 feet before you would need to connect to a different line.
Got it.
I am going to cast poison spray at that guy right there.
You do a puff of poison out toward it, and it just kind of gets whirled around in the whirlwind that is the elemental and dissipates and seems to have no effect. It is immune to poison.
That's all I could do.
All right. Zenobia's passive perception?
14.
14, just enough to be able to act.
Okay, she is going to go after this one with her light crossbow.
All right. That's a terrible roll.
Yes, it is. Let's try again.
What do you mean try again?
Oh, I thought I had 2. Hold on a second.
Do you
Wait, I
have
think I had
crossbow
extra attack. Hold on. Oh, is it just melee for...
Well, no. Extra attack applies to ranged attacks, but crossbows specifically have the loading property, which means you can only fire them once a round.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. So,
Automatic self-loading.
That's why there's
You
a
could
feat
take
called
that as a
crossbow
feat
expert.
later on, but
Yeah.
you can't like later.
okay, cool.
the feat-
Yeah, so I
there's a
don't
feat
have that.
called crossbow expert that allows you to just be
Okay.
like, I can load this really quick. Ha ha ha. But yeah, you take a shot and the bolt just gets whipped out in the wind.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
All right. That
and
will
that's it
bring
for
us
me.
to Mel. I'm pretty sure your perception was high enough as well.
Dude, mine's a 10.
Oh, yours is a 10. Then you are surprised this round.
Yeah. I'm like the exact opposite of my other Tuesday character.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, Mel's is like, what's going on? What? The wind's attacking? I don't understand. So Eldrin, do you have a 14 perception?
I have a 16 in perception.
There you go. You're able to act this turn.
I do not have any ranged weapons, so I'm going to rely on my spells.
There you go.
Would you consider these elementals evil?
No, they are just neutral.
We're just in their territory.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam on one. The closest one.
Closest one. Let me see if I got a token for that. Hold on. I should. Maybe not. Okay, so let's just do. Let's do holy. Yeah, that works. Moonbeam. All right. Is that on when you cast it or on their turn?
That one.
And it starts its turn there. Okay. So on its turn, it has to roll.
Yup.
All right. Is that it for you?
Yep.
Okay. There's it to the big elemental. What's big boy got? Therefore, all right. Well, he's gonna move up. He's just gonna kind of come flying in to here.
Awesome.
And let's hope he's attacking Mel instead of the sailor.
Well, there's a big mass in between them.
Yeah, it's an air elemental. It doesn't really matter. Slam. That's on Mel. And that's on Mel.
Cool, cool, cool. That's 27.
As this like dense, wet wind just kind of reaches out and smacks you about the head and shoulders.
That sucked. Oh, hey, can I uncanny dodge that first one?
You sure can. You never accuse Dan of TPKs. It's always me. What the hell? Alright, so that was the big one. Now we got the little guys coming in on their turn. The medium elementals. Nope. No, what that one? Ooh, they also get multi-attack. How about that?
I don't like that.
This guy, he's going to start his turn, so that's a Constitution save, or take some damage. That's a 7, ain't going to do it, I'm sure. So, roll your 2D, what is it, 2D10 Radiant. Oh, Radiant, nice. Seems really damaged by that, but it is flying out of that area. Come over here. That one will take 1 attack on Eldrin and 1 attack on Zenobia. So Eldrin's attack, 19
Miss.
for 11. Slams against your shield. And then on Zenobia, 20 for 9. And then the one that comes up on Silver is going to attack twice. 15 and natural 1.
Nope.
And then we got 2. Let's see, 1 on Marvin. 10. A 17 for 10 bludgeoning. And then another one on Marvin. I don't like Marvin. 22 for 7 on Marvin. And a 13, which is probably going to miss. Yep, just barely though.
It'll miss.
But I still took 17 from both of those. So yes, these elementals just come flying in, as part of the storm. Whack, whack, whack. Skull Smasher does not have a high enough perception to act this round.
Do I get to rage?
No, you don't get to act at all.
Because I'm stuck up in the crow's nest.
That was a bad
That too.
decision, dude.
In fact, let's put you over here to represent that. You are.
You could always
Okay.
just.
So the crew is able to maintain control of the ship adequately in the storm at this time. Brings it to silver.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and as my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and summon the unicorn spirit. Go ahead and spawn it like right in the center of the boat here.
Do you have access to that on the thing?
On what?
Can you drag that up?
I had the bestial spirit. I don't know if that's what that's supposed to be.
Oh, that's different. That's right.
I think I'm pretty sure that's one of my summons that I have
That's
a
right.
spell for.
Yeah, I have used that horse before. So. Horse is a horse, of course. Where do you want it?
Just right here in the center. Am I able to? Are you able to put like an aura on it? It's a 30-foot aura for it.
Sure.
That's the rest of it. The spirit unicorn side is just the specifics of it.
We'll see that. There you go.
Alright, cool. I mean, I figured it would encompass everything, but I just wanted to make
So
sure.
that's an action, right? Oh, bonus action.
That's a bonus action, yeah. My
Okay.
action will be to summon my other beast, though.
And you can grab that, right?
Yeah, I can control all that. Where is it? Trying to fight my cat from freaking attacking the screen right now. Hold on.
And you pull it down if you want.
I'm looking for the spell right now so I can link it. I'm not finding it. Whatever is. I'll find it in a minute. Hold on. But I would just go to this side of the of it. Then I will go ahead and make an attack with my guy.
To answer your question, Mel, he is working a sail up there, so he can't leave.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a second level spell, so he would still only have one attack. Fine. And then he will attack with advantage on the elemental in front of him.
Hit.
And that will be our turn.
All right.
And I will be summoning the ground unit.
Marvin.
That was the spell.
Yeah. Mr. Marvin. Do it.
Someone's got to do it.
Do it.
No, Marvin thinks what's the opposite? I'm here. I'm not even close to being tired. Stop that shit. I am gonna cast. Look, I'll let you all die. I'm just gonna go take a nap below deck. Let me wake me when it's over. I am going to cast a firebolt
Concentration.
at that one.
You will be at disadvantage because that's a ranged spell.
Why am I disadvantaged? Because it's a rain spell.
Because using a ranged attack while in melee is a disadvantage.
You don't have the crossbow expert feat, so.
Can I take a step back and then do it?
They'll get the tax of opportunity on you.
Both of them.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, all right.
Hitting me. Okay.
First one, second one. Luckily, they did not have advantage, but that 19's going to hit.
Yeah, the 19 hit. So for 5. All right, then now I will cast Firebolt. The same
Okay.
one.
That one, all right. Put up. Just hits. How about that?
It's like I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, sure.
Did you? Did you really?
This is time.
Is that it for?
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, that's all I got right now.
All right. Zenobia, got one right next to you.
I just want to say, Grant, it gets harder when you're on the East Coast to stay awake for these games sometimes. So, good luck. Alright, so she's going to go after the one beside of her.
Sure. It kind of feels weird, stabbing air, right?
Little unusual, yeah. But she likes to stab things, so.
Swing at it into this little weird cyclone of air, and that is enough. Kill it.
Okay, cool. Then she's gonna move. Guess she'll go right here. And she'll go after this one.
All right. Oh, that's not gonna do it.
Apparently, she's just swinging at air.
Use an inspiration.
I don't get all those inspirations in this game like I got in the other games.
Well, you all currently have inspiration.
We all should have one, yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be as easy to get.
And that's it for Zenobia.
All right. Is it to Mel's turn?
Hey, I
Not
can-
sure fully cognizant of what's happening and, halfway to dead.
Halfway is not all the way. Therefore,
Ooh, nice. Do you have... Are you a swashbuckler?
yeah,
Do you have the Rakish Audacity?
I do.
Alright, that sneak attack it is. 21 points of damage. Nice.
And then what does it wait, hold on. 5, 10, Nope, never mind. I'm gonna stay there and offhands attack again.
Unfortunately, you don't have advantage, so that'll miss.
Yeah, I tried. Alright.
And staying there.
Yeah, it's probably a bad idea, but well, can I? Let's go right there.
Yeah, certainly.
Okay.
All right, Eldrin, back to you.
I'm going to channel my divinity.
Twilight Sanctuary. Go ahead and give yourself an aura if you want. The end of the turn.
And yeah, that's end of turn.
Are you leave? Can you? Is it a move action to move the bone beam, or is that an action?
I think
That
that's
is
bonus
a
action.
action.
Okay.
Oh, it's an action. Okay.
Does it go away if it gets too far away?
Come again?
All right, so it has a range of 120. So I would say that if you get outside 120 feet of it, you can no longer control it. And the ship is moving.
Oh, my moonbeam?
So it's currently still within range, but it is definitely not outside of the ship anymore.
About how fast is the boat moving per round?
I'd say about 50.
50 feet per round?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it takes an action in order to move my moonbeam, and I already
Okay.
used my action.
All right, so it is 50 feet away at this point. Still within range to move on your next turn, but another couple turns and it's going to be out of range.
Understood.
Okay. Is that all for you? Any bonus actions?
I'm going. Is this a bonus action? It is. I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh, goody. That heals us for double time because of my unicorn aura.
Well, does that work with if anyone heals or only if you heal?
Anyone inside the aura.
My aura makes it so that everybody that is an ally gets 1d6 plus my modifier plus my cleric level of temporary hit points, and then my Mass Healing Word, I have 6 people I get to choose.
It does say, Rick, for your unicorn, if you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points. So it's only for when you use your healing.
So, how much healing?
He hasn't rolled it yet.
It's not letting me. Give me a moment.
I just know I'm about to get hit again.
So everybody's gonna get what, 7?
6. My attacks don't. Is it?
It's your wisdom modifier.
So then, yeah, 7.
All right, so everybody within 60 feet of him gets 7 healing if you need it. And then go ahead and give yourself your temporary hit points at the end of your turn.
And end of turn.
Right, the elemental will, let's see. Yeah, he's going to continue beating on Melantha here. Actually, no. Actually, get more with this. So what I'm going to do, move to here. Basically, taking up the same square as all of you. He's going to do this. Mel and Silver and the Sailor need to make a strength save.
This is going so well. Oh.
What does it do?
Damage mostly, but
Takes 15 bludgeon damage and is flung 20 feet away from the elemental in a random direction and knocked prone.
That 4 is the Sailor's strength save, by the way.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration.
Now remember, you are tied off.
Oh, good point. Okay, then if it's not actually gonna fling me off, then yeah, I'll go ahead and.
You will end up prone and maybe away from your current location, but you're not going to end up in the water.
Then yeah, no, I'll save my inspiration for later then.
Right, so Mel will make hers. You'll take half that 18, Mel. Silver will take the full 18. The Sailor takes the full 18 and it cannot survive that. Is down. He's going to be flung. Random direction.
Did everyone already receive the healing from the mass healing word?
It was 7 points for anybody who actually needed the healing.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't receive any because I was already at full. I was just making sure everyone else did.
Grant.
And
Yeah,
let's
so I
see where
guess-
you are flung. You're hanging off the side of the ship.
Awesome.
Yeah, the Sailor just gets like rocked against the mast that he was like working the sails at and just goes tumbling across the deck. Mel kind of just like grabs onto the mast and holds tight. And Silver just kind of goes whoop off the side of the ship, kind of slams into the side while the rope is like taut on his belt, just holding him there. Shit, I lost the these guys from the initiative. Hold on. Medium elementals are directly after the elementals, so I'll do them now. This one's gonna beat up the spirit. That's on the spirit.
The 11 will miss. 7 damage.
This one moves on to attack Marvin again. Slam, slam on Marvin. Nice. Those are both on Zenobia.
So
And that
20
brings it
points
to
of damage for Zenobia.
well, only one of those will hit, so 9.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rage. And do I have enough movement
Okay.
to move down from the crow's nest?
So the thing with that is, you are tied to the safety rope on the crow's nest. You cannot get from the crow's nest to the deck without unhooking that line.
And that would be an action. But I'd still have my extra
No,
attack and bonus attack.
that's just part of your move to do that. I'm just letting you know you'll have to unhook your safety line to do this.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Unhook, climb down, and start attacking. I'm gonna go help out
So-
Marvin.
With the climbing down, give me an athletics check.
Athletics check. Okay.
Couldn't you just body slam the elemental?
Believe me, don't give him ideas. He wish he could.
He should be able to
Alright,
just pull out 2
25.
swords and jump down and scream as he's falling at them.
With a 25, you are able to quickly just kind of almost fireman pole go down this mast.
The eye doctor said my vision's not.
Would that give me the flank, or would I need to go to the other side?
Yeah.
You'd have to be there.
I was like,
Okay.
wow.
From there, you will have flank. Using the silvered battle axe in 2 hands, I see. You will not get your tail attack because you used your bonus action to rage this turn.
I've been itching to do a tail attack. My bad. I'll take that off.
But that's good. 23 will hit, the 11 will miss. The 6 points of damage on the medium elemental. Let me double check. Yes, he seems to be resistant to your non-magical weapon.
Damn it! I was hoping silver might help with that, but okay.
It was a possibility, but not in this case. So he only takes 3 damage from that first attack. That should do it for Smasher, yeah?
I have a little bit of movement left, so I was just gonna move to the side.
Sure.
That's my turn.
All right. Let's see how the sailors do. One of them is down, so they're definitely not. Well, 15. All right.
Well, quick question.
Yeah.
Would my temporary hit points get him up? Because they start
would
the
not.
turn in there.
They would
Oh,
not. He
okay.
has to have actual hit points for that to actually matter. It would be harder for somebody to killing blow him because of that little bit of a barrier there, but it does not make him conscious. I hope everybody's been getting their temporary hit points when they end their turn.
I haven't taken a turn since then. So.
Wait, why do we get temporary hit points?
Because of my Twilight Sanctuary.
Oh, that's right. We got like 7, right?
1d6 plus my cleric level.
Yeah, I've only taken this turn at the start of the combat, and that's it.
So what is
Yeah,
that
you-
number so that people can add it at the end of their turns?
Yep.
Oh, my hit points just disappeared. I don't know why.
My question was, what is the number so that we can add it?
Seven.
Yeah, that's where they were.
do it. Yeah, she'll get 7 temporary hit points at the end of your turn while you're within his sanctuary. But
Does it stack?
they do not. Temporary hit points never stack. So, on the ship's turn, the ship continues moving. It has lost a little bit of speed because that front sail is no longer being manned, since that sailor is currently down. And he's going to have to make a death save, actually. Heaven, that's a failure on his first death save. Oop. But the other 2 sailors are continuing to man the ship. There's one that's right next to an elemental, like, oh god. But they can't really leave their station or else the ship might just crash. So, that brings it to Silver's turn. Hanging off the side of the ship.
Yeah, we're calling it like half movement for me to get back up, or like what do I have?
Well, yeah, because you're basically prone, and this is just a fancy way of being prone.
Okay, then I'll spend half my movement to get like it's getting like right there. Okay, just kind of like right in between them. I don't really know how to put that. If that's all good, then I will go ahead and would I gain advantage on this big guy? I know I wouldn't on the small one, but
Yeah, you could get advantage on the big guy since Mill's there.
okay, then I will go ahead and use Primal Savagery on him. If my eyes can work for once. I can figure out where that is. There it is. God damn it.
19 will hit.
Oh, I forgot I had advantage for a moment. Okay. Does the acid affect him, or?
It does. It seems to weirdly the circulating air in front of you is sizzling with acid now.
Okay, cool. And then as my bonus action, I will cast Healing Word upon myself.
Okay. And that will trigger your totem.
Yeah.
So everyone else gets 3.
Everyone else receives 5.
Is it 5?
I forgot what level.
It's equal to my druid level. I can repost it.
Okay.
So we get 5 from you and 7 from.
No, that 6 is for myself. That 5 extra healing is to everyone in the aura.
Yeah, everyone within
everyone
the
in
blue
the
aura
receives 5.
gets 5 healing.
And I would
Everybody
also
in the yellow
gain
aura
11
at the end
from
of your
that.
turn will get temporary hit points. So right now, since Silver cast a healing spell, everybody in the aura gets the 5 healing. It's all from Silver.
And then that will be the end of my turn, and it will become my bestial spirit's turn, who also would actually technically benefit from that 5 healing. Let me do that real quick. And he will go ahead and attack. He doesn't technically gain flanking advantage, but he has pack tactics, so he will have advantage on this attack.
Yep. That's a natural 20. That's always gonna hit.
Ooh, sick. I mean, of Cool, it's a natural 20, but he rolled a fucking 1 on the. Wait, why
I
is that
know.
not rolling crit damage? The hell?
Yeah, it is
Patrick
crit
not.
damage, isn't it?
Oh, it did. Okay. Then I
Yeah,
don't know. That was just shit damage then.
yeah, it's
Whatever.
just crit damage. 14.
Okay. Then yeah.
Is that considered a magical attack?
I don't think so. No. I
Okay,
mean,
so then
unless
it
you
can take-
consider that he is a magical being. But
Well, normally
think
those
so.
things will have like a entry that says that their attacks are considered magical or whatever. So
I
he
don't
actually.
believe it says that though. No. I mean, he's summoned from a spell. That's all I know. That would
Right,
be
so
my
yeah,
only.
he's not considered magical then. So he takes half damage because he's resistant to non-magical attacks.
I gotta be a higher level shepherd so that I can make their attacks magical because one of my higher level abilities allows me to do that.
Yep. Yep.
That's
Alright, is
the
that
whole
it?
reason why I went with shepherd instead of moon druid. Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
Brings it to Marvin. Don't forget
All
your
right,
7
Marvin first is going to face death as a bonus action. Over here. Or Bald Eldrin. And then I'm going to Magic Missile.
Quick in between while he's doing that. Would the bestial spirit benefit from the temporary hit points or no? I'm
It
generally
would.
curious. I don't remember. Okay.
It would.
I'll just mark that in the red
It
column
would.
then.
Two, 5, 4.
There's all 3 missiles at that guy.
Boom, boom, boom. Scatters for a minute, but then it recoalesces a bit more ragged, but still there.
And that's all he's got.
Okay, Zenobia. Don't forget your 7.
Or do I
temporary
get, on my point, do I get the 7 hit points from something, right? I get more hit points?
7 temporary hit points from
Yes, you get 7 temporary hit points.
Yep.
Eldrin's aura.
So we get that every time, so it'll just keep building.
Yes,
Well,
but
it
it
doesn't
replaces your
stack.
current hit points. Yeah, your current.
It doesn't stack, so if you like take some of it in damage, it will come back, but it will not. You won't have like 14 and 21, and it won't go do that. It'll just be 7.
Oh, it's just 7. Okay, cool, gotcha. Okay.
In your
It just
10
refreshes.
Right, I'm 7. I'm good.
Okay, so she is going to hit this guy right here that's in front of her.
Okay. With a 10, you're not.
Ah. My rolls are garbage tonight.
14 will just hit. That is a non-magical sword, correct?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're able to connect, but it doesn't really bite as deeply as it should. I mean, it's just air
Okay.
that you're stabbing.
Does it do anything?
It does half damage.
Half damage. Okay, cool. All right, and that is it.
All right. Get your 7 temporary hit points, and then Mel's turn.
I'm assuming I need to back up a little to not be at disadvantage.
Not correct, because it is air. It can be within an inch wide space and not have any issues. So it is able to just kind of flow around you at this point.
I think she
So
was
you
more
don't-
talking like disadvantage on her attack rolls.
She is not squeezing at the moment.
So I have advantage and sneak attack right now.
Correct.
Woo.
Cool. Yeah, that'll hit.
Voice.
And that is a magical weapon.
19. Jesus.
That is not magical, correct?
Yeah, and it's
So
Not sneak
Does
attack.
yeah, it does a point of damage. Because of its not magical nature.
Yeah, sure.
Is that it?
I'm gonna back off a little bit. Right there.
You didn't disengage.
Fancy footwork.
Ah, that's correct. That's correct. Damn swashbucklers. And make sure you get your temporary hit points.
Thank you, thank you.
And then Eldrin.
I am going to drop my Moonbeam concentration and replace it with Aura of Vitality.
Another aura on the field. I mean, it's the same size as your other aura, so we don't need to do anything else with that. But
And with that bonus action, I will give 2d6 HP to Marvin.
all right, roll it up. Nice. 10 healing to Marvin.
And then I'm just going to move to there.
Oh, of course, he was gone for when you got healed. Grant, that is 10 healing on you.
Ten healing on who?
Grant.
Marvin.
Mr. Marvin.
Oh, okay, cool.
He was the lowest one.
That's normal.
I was expecting you to heal Mel, but then again, I also wasn't looking down. I didn't see Marvin.
Yeah. All right, on Elemental's turn, let's see if I get my rechargeable back.
Nope.
I do.
Nope.
God damn it. Well, it's gonna get it almost every single time. It's like a 50% chance. It's a 4 to 6.
No, it's 5 to 6.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
it said
like,
4 to 6 when you posted it the first time.
No, it is 4 to 6. Oh, my bad. I'm not used to seeing a 4.
It's usually only a 5 to 6 for things like that.
Yeah. All right, let's see. I think I'm just gonna beat on Silverwoods here. So
Silver
2
Woods,
attacks.
the Tiger Woods.
So 2 attacks coming on Silver. Oh, if only I had advantage.
So that's 22 bludgeoning.
No, it only hits you with 26 to hit, so.
Oh, so
10.
it's just the 10. Okay.
Yeah, just the 10. That's why I said I wish I had advantage. That is his turn. The medium elementals will go. One's going to this one. He's going to do 1 attack on the spirit and 1 attack on silver. So spirit and silver. And both miss. Right. That one is going to take 1 attack on Smasher and 1 attack on Eldrin. Attack on Smasher. Crit. For 13, which you're raging, so that'll be 6. The attack
Okay.
on Gold Tide. Miss. That one. Let's see, does it attack the crewman? Does not. Both of these attacks are on Zenobia. A hit and a miss. So 11. Don't remember to take off your temporary hit points first. That is it.
Is
on
the
Cole's
22
turn.
on me?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
11.
that's
Okay, cool.
11. And that brings it to Smasher's turn.
So, do I recover 5 hit points each start of turn?
No, that was a healing thing he did once.
Only 5, yeah.
Worth a shot. Okay. And you said only magical attacks affect the wind spirit?
The silver axe did not. It did half damage. So if you have a magical weapon, it would probably get all the way through.
Yeah, like I have a magical. I don't have a magical. Do I?
You actually do. I've seen your sheet.
Mm-hmm. I know we gave you one.
Got a big, nice great axe.
Yeah, I have a great axe +1, but not a magical.
That's a magical weapon, my guy.
Son of a bitch.
That's what the +1 is.
How he's just swinging because he's mad at himself.
All right, so the first swing will take out the one next to you. So it's gone after the first swing. Move up to the big one. Okay. The 15 just
It would be
hits.
17 if he's moving there.
Actually, yeah, he
anyway,
is
so.
flanking it. So yeah, 17 will hit for 10. And then a crit. I don't know. Can these things be crit?
I think this is my one character that doesn't. Wait. If I don't get critical savage attack, wait, no. Yeah, savage attack. When you score a critical hit, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice additional time. How do I do that?
You
Is that a
get that
D?
right now?
Oh,
I
shit.
thought that was later levels.
Might have it right now. If it's on the sheet, he should have it now. Double check.
Oh, it's because he's half orc. Okay, no, that's not.
That's a half orc
during
one,
class. Yeah.
Does that count for a tail?
Yeah,
It
no, it
does?
still count. It still counts.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
D100? No, I'm just kidding.
No,
D6?
roll an extra D8.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
D8
D8.
is what you want.
Extra 7, nice.
Which is good because his tail is not magical, so it's only half of that.
Ah, shit.
Still helped.
Still definitely helped. All right.
Damage is still damage.
Hey, I'm still over here happy clapping. Okay, and that's my turn.
And you get your 7 temporary hit points if you need to refresh that.
Wait, I'm so confused. I get 7 temporary hit points on top of the. Wait, what?
You didn't
You
get
don't
any healing this round.
Your
You just get the 7 temporary hit points.
your original 7 temporary hit points, if they get diminished, it gets put back.
Oh.
Sweet. And I can put those back in my healing or just back as temporary hit points?
It's just temporary,
Temporary
hit points.
hit points.
It is not healing. So if you want to use your red bar to indicate that, put a 7 in the red bar, then you can do that. However you want to do that to keep track of that.
So should the 5 points of damage I took at the beginning of the round have come off of the 7 temporary hit points? So I would just have 2 temporary hit points?
You didn't. When did you? 5 points at the beginning of the round. What are you talking about?
Well, you damaged me right before my round started.
Oh, so yeah, the damage would have coming off the temporary hit points first. So now
Okay.
it can be renewed to 7 again.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Ship's turn. This guy's up again. He gets up. He's like, shit. He was like dead a minute ago, so he's backing away from the big one. He doesn't really want to go close to the smaller ones either. So the other two are still going to continue trying to keep control of the ship. Ooh, with a 9, that's not as good. So the ship starts to get pummeled and rock a little bit more in the waves and the wind. Haven't completely lost control, but it's not looking good. Silver, that's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and attack with my weapons this time. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this one with my fine short sword, aka +1 short sword.
25 with advantage, that'll hit.
And that is a magical 8 damage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack this one. Or sorry, no, I'll just attack the second one. I'll attack the big guy with my bonus action attack as well. It's just a normal scimitar, which
Silvered, yeah.
Yeah, silvered, but in his case, just normal.
Yep. So take half of that.
And that will be my turn, and then Bestial Spirit will attack this guy again at advantage. And he will miss.
All right. That's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Snapping at the wind.
That will be the end of my turn.
Snap at the wind. 10 hit points. Marvin. Did he leave again?
Wake up! Wake up!
I have it on my Steam Deck. I can hit it at a moment's notice.
Marvin!
I have a couple of the other ones as well.
Always leaving. Where does he always go?
Wake up! Wake up!
Hold on while I put the concentration on my Steam Deck.
Wake up! Wake up!
He's supposed
I
to
think
be
he's
at
getting
your
snacks.
computer. No, get the snacks first. Have a pile on your desk. Like me.
Typing BRB. You didn't say anything.
Perfect. I now have this to annoy people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Grant! All right. He contemplates what he wants to do. Zenobia.
Okay. Alright, so she's gonna do the same thing. Actually, my rolls have been garbage. I don't know. Let me see what I should do here.
Not roll
So this thing,
garbage.
I know, this thing up here has like very, very little hit points left, so I think I'm gonna go after it.
The big guy?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, with the
you're
whole
going to be at
fucking 3.
disadvantage. Because
Oh,
you're
why am I
melee
at
something else.
disadvantage?
Because you're in
Because you
melee
have
with
a
the
Yeah,
other
you're
Oh,
melee
next
down
turn?
there. I was about to say, I didn't
Damn.
realize you were
Okay. Well,
shooting.
crapola.
I didn't realize you were shooting. I
Aw.
was going to tell you that you were
Okay.
going to get a
Well, shit.
attack of opportunity.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Well, you can retcon that because you have one right in front of you doing
All right.
advantage.
Well, that's it for.
Going to be a disadvantage. So if you want to deal with the one in front of you instead, we can do that.
Okay. Can they? Yes, please. So, and FYI, sometimes my keyboard keys don't work on Discord.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, usually kind of breaking up here and there, we lose you for part of your sentence.
Yeah, it sucks. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go after the one in front of me then, and just fingers crossed, better for better rolls here.
Too bad you don't have advantage. But a 14's what you're looking for, so that 16's a hit.
Okay.
Yay.
And then I'm gonna go after him again.
Hey, another hit.
Good.
Unfortunately, because
Sweet.
your sword is not magical, it's only taking half damage.
Gotcha. Okay. And then I'm just gonna stay put, and hopefully Marvin will come back.
And get your temporary hit points as well.
Thank you.
Grant, you ever come back?
Guess not.
Woo!
Ah, I was just like, I can kill the air!
Wow.
And indeed, it had 7 hit points left, so she has killed the air.
Talk about overkill. Goddamn.
Feel empowered.
Wait, he broke wind. Wait, what?
Wow. Okay.
That's
I had to. Sorry.
he
So as
really
you
did
stab
it.
into the heart of this whirlwind in front of you, it just kind of coalesces around your blade for a moment, and then a powerful wet wind is just blasts out in every direction.
Lovely.
Oh, those are the worst kind when they're wet.
Woo! 1 damage.
1 damage.
And I'm gonna stay right there, actually.
Okay. Eldrin.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds on Zenobia.
Sweet. Thank you.
Except it's not letting me cast through my character page, so it's 1d8 plus my ability modifier.
See, now it makes sense when he said he was going to keep us alive. Got it.
That is 11 health to you.
Nice.
And
Thank
as
you.
my bonus action, I'm going to grant 2d6 health. Is it 2d6?
It's 2d6, yeah.
You looking at my spell stuff?
Yeah, I was just seeing. I was able to cast it.
Well, somehow it's working for you. It wasn't working for me.
Interesting. But who are you giving the 2d6 to?
Let's give it to Mel.
All right. Nine healing to Mel.
All right. I guess the new guy's not that bad.
I get thrown off the side of the ship and he heals you once, and that's what you say.
He's not the one that threw you off the ship.
Well, that's also like saying, like, hey, I failed earlier. Aren't I cool too?
I believe that is my action and bonus action, and I don't intend to move.
All right. The medium air elementals go now. We'll have the one at the top. It's going to take a swing on Silver and a swing on Mel. So the attack on Silver, probably not going to hit. Attack on Mel should with a 21.
They get to attack out of turn?
You don't see their initiative, Brad.
Yeah, their initiatives are hidden.
The
Tricky.
21 was on me.
The second one was on you.
Yeah, the
the
second
9
one was on.
damage.
Okay, and then for the first one, I'm using Sentinel to attack it.
Oh, so when it attacks him, you're attacking him. Okay.
Correct.
I'm like, I didn't move. What do you?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So that'll hurt.
So
I don't think
instead
he
of
would
that
receive
9,
the
it'll be
sneak
a
attack
2.
though. Unless I'm wrong in that.
Huh?
What?
I don't think he would receive the sneak attack damage though, since you already did it this round. Unless I'm wrong in that.
You're incorrect. It is once per turn, not once per round.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Cool.
All right. So yeah, that one attacked Silver, missed, got stabbed, and then hit you back because you stabbed it. Okay. And then the one down here, it's going to move to here to make an attack on Zenobia and an attack on Eldrin. Attack on Zenobia. 19 to hit for 12. 19 to hit for 6. And that will bring it to Smasher's turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Zenobia, did you go through your temporary hit points first?
I did.
Go here, mop up real quick with this one, hopefully.
Okay.
I don't know how to move to get flank, considering he's flanked on both sides.
You can't.
You have a broom?
Maybe I could share a little space.
You could always reckless attack to get advantage as a barbarian.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one left other than this one, and I'm pretty sure he has less than 5 hit points, so.
Yeah, he had 2 hit points left.
Okay, that works. Then I'll take that one out, and then I'll go down and help out these guys with a goldenrod and Zenobia.
Your name's just Goldenrod now.
Yep, just accept it.
Just accept if you have people in your party that can't pronounce names, they will make up your name for you.
I love how
Sorry,
you
golden
put your
tide.
you put the reminder that it's a magic weapon on your stat block there, just so you can remember that.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
So I was like, what does that say? Oh, magic weapon.
Otherwise,
Alright,
I would
we gotta
forget
call
every round.
someone. We gotta call someone
2
who's
solid
making
hits.
up gibberish.
2 solid hits there, but it's still up.
Quick, someone blow on it. All right, no, that's my turn.
Let's see how the ship is faring.
Hey, maybe if Grant ever came back, he could have attacked it.
I won't get to do his next turn as long as it's not before me. I don't think it is.
Yeah, it is not. Because Grant is here.
Between
Grant?
me, Zenobia, and Grant.
All right, so
It's kind of funny.
Silver,
Grant!
it is your turn. Currently, they are losing
Okay.
control of the ship.
Alright,
If you are not even flying in the storm, everything is considered difficult terrain, so double movement or half to movement, and anything you do is going to be a disadvantage.
can I see any way to, like, help stabilize the ship or anything like that?
Since you don't have water proficiency, you could do either an athletics at disadvantage or an intelligence check at disadvantage to.
And what if I wild shaped and swam into an aquatic creature and swam under the boat and stabilized it that way?
I don't think you can become something that big.
A crocodile?
That's not big
A
enough.
whale.
Damn it.
It would have to be like a whale or something. Yeah.
Alright, no, realistically though, you said athletics or what?
Intelligence.
What was it? Intelligence or athletics?
Yep.
Oh, great.
At
Dude, you guys
disadvantage.
suck it.
Yeah, we'll suck on this.
I have a +1 to athletics, and I have a 10 in intelligence, so...
Oh boy.
I'm all dex and wisdom. Fuck. Yeah, we're just gonna kill this thing, and we're gonna figure out what to do after this. Yes. I'll go ahead and thorn whip, the elemental.
At disadvantage, that's gonna miss.
Yeah. Oh, it would have missed regardless.
As the ship is just rocking and waves and wind are just everywhere, you're just like flinging out with your whip.
I wouldn't be able to do anything with the boat or anything like that as a bonus action, would I?
Not as a bonus, no.
Okay. Then I'll just move more to the center of the ship, and I'll end my turn. But the spirit will go ahead and run up and attack this thing, hopefully killing it, or at least hitting it. That's would neutralize the disadvantage because he has advantage for pack tactics.
That's true. That's still a hit, but non-magical. Okay.
Alright, cool. He's still living, but I have a feeling he's not living past Zenobia, so that will end my turn.
Let's see if Marvin's back.
Wake up! Wake up!
Oh.
Bueller.
Grant!
Still.
Maybe his computer died.
I mean, he's still logged in.
He's still on the Discord. Yeah.
He's still on both the Discord and the Roll20.
He's quite literally in the chat still.
Alright, well, maybe he had to take a poop on the poop deck. On the poop deck. In the poop, with the poop. Alright, so Zenobia.
Alright, Zenobia's gonna go against this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
23 will hit. And even at half damage, that will take him out.
Woohoo! Awesome.
Cool.
And when the last of the elementals dissipates and it looks like there's no more of those attacking, the crew start yelling out in a panic like things they need you to do.
What skill checks we need?
So we'll need. We might want to discuss this before people just start rolling. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll need two different people to roll athletics checks. These are still at disadvantage.
That's my strong.
Two different people to roll
Wait till
intelligence
after.
checks at disadvantage. And we need one person to roll a survival check at disadvantage.
I'll do
I
the
can do the
survival.
survival. Oh.
Oh,
If-
damn.
Since
your
there
plus
is an extra, person, maybe Grant at this point, since he's not answering, they can provide the help action that will negate the disadvantage on one person.
I have +6 to my survival.
I do as well.
I have +6 to my athletics.
Can
You
someone
were rolling athletics regardless, don't worry.
Can I roll an acrobatics?
Can someone then give me
Acrobatics will not do the job.
Do you want to give me advantage on my intelligence check then, Zenobia?
That's a good athletics roll.
Sure.
Right there.
Can I
Well-
use mending on the sails?
Mending takes a minute to cast, so it's not going to make a difference in this scenario.
How do I
Roll
give you
later.
advantage on that?
Just say you're using the help action. They get to roll advantage.
I'm using the help action.
Who are you helping?
I'm helping. Oh my gosh, my brain's like Celeste, but that's the wrong game.
I'm the only one that's
No,
rolled
okay.
so far.
Mel.
Mel.
So Zenobia is giving the help action to Mel,
Thank
which is good.
goodness.
Right?
Okay, so that leaves me
No, actually,
and,
that's still bad because it's still a 5. because you were rolling straight instead of
Dang
disadvantage.
it!
Yeah.
Skull Smasher rolled at disadvantage and got a 12.
And so that leaves me and DJ James, one of us rolling survival and one of us rolling athletics. What is your athletics check?
That's 5 to it.
You have a 5 to your athletics.
Yes.
Then you roll athletics because I only have a +1. And I have a plus, and we both have +6s in survival.
14 athletics, survival from Silver.
That's a good
Got a
roll
s-
for my athletics.
a 16 survival. Grant, are you back? All right, so I'll go ahead and roll another intelligence to represent Marvin.
Wow.
6. Makes sense. He's just kind of frozen in awe of the storm, I guess. All right. With that, them to do their roll. 5, 4. We'll move back to the post. 10. Oof. The ship definitely sustains some damage as you're fighting the storm. But the storm does seem to kind of almost immediately lessen once those air elementals are destroyed, so it becomes a little bit easier sailing once you're able to actually get the ship under control, which you are. The athletics checks and the survival check were good enough to achieve their ends. The intelligence checks not so much, but luckily the navigator was able to roll pretty well. bunch of smart people on this boat.
Right.
Oh yeah, me and Eldrin pulling this shit together.
Well, Smasher with his 12, he made it as well.
Then I'll include Skull Smasher into that.
Yay.
So, with that, yeah, like I said, the ship takes some damage. The crew are shaken up a bit. I mean, you're all probably shaken up a bit. But the ship finally, the storm finally calms a bit. You're able to kind of limp out of that. And that was the end of that combat.
Oofta.
Before my aura drops, can I use that bonus action to heal somebody for 2d6?
Yeah.
I'm rolling a d4 to see who gets picked. Mel, you are 1. Silver, you're 2. Zenobia, you're 3. Marvin is 4.
But you technically have like a whole minute with that.
Come again?
Don't you technically have a whole minute of concentration on that?
Yeah, you could hit all 4 of us.
I technically could.
Yeah, you can keep that up for the whole minute and just heal everybody up if you want.
Yeah, just say we're all up.
Alright, so everybody will get 2d6 healing. Do I just roll it 8 times?
Might as well. Just see how much it divides, how it divides. A 6, a 4, a 5, not very good rolls. A 9.
So, in order from top right, you get 6, Silver gets 4, Zenobia gets 5, Marvin gets 9.
Sweet, thank you.
And then actually, for Skull Smasher, you get 4.
Thank you.
You would still have 3 more rolls.
Alright then.
Try to get me and Zenobia up to max, yeah.
The 12 will go to Zenobia.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Can I
And
add that 3 to me?
the 6 will go to Silver with
Oh, the
the
6.
3
Okay,
going to
cool. Cool.
Marvin.
Read to Marvin.
Everybody's slowly regaining health.
Love it.
Hey, I'm glad we have this guy on our side.
Do we all also have 7 temporary hit points right now?
You will, and that will last until you rest.
Beautiful.
Yeah, which I presume is going to be
Yeah.
shortly here. I presume we're still like another days out from our destination.
I think we should have lashed Marvin to the whatever mast.
I mean, it's not too late for me to still throw him off the boat.
I'm
He'll survive. He still has water breathing.
Shit. And then you can now use your mending spell if you want to help fix some of the damage on the boat.
Yep, I'm going to be fixing the sail that was torn.
Yeah, there's tears in the sail. There's some damage to the hull as well here and there that you can help fix up. So that's when you start pulling out that magic. The crew is like, "Oh, thank the gods!"
I'll return to my place at the front of the ship and just scouting.
All right,
Which sail is torn, front, middle, or back?
all 3 of them. Well, there's only 2. Both of them were torn during that.
Looking for oddities.
Then I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing that.
Okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have time between now and the next thing. If you guys want to take a short rest, you can. But if you take a rest, you're going to lose those 10 hit points.
I mean,
I'm good.
just in case, I say we take the short rest because I would get my spirit totem back.
I would also get my spells back too.
Yeah. Wait, your spells?
Or maybe, hold on, let me check.
No, you're a paladin. They don't gain spells back on short
He's
rest.
a cleric.
I'm a
Or
cleric.
Clerics
Yeah, he's a
don't
cleric.
gain them back on short
Yeah,
rest.
they get a long rest. Only warlocks get them back in a short rest.
Yep.
Then never
So,
mind.
we're
You might
through the
gain
storm?
some class features, but
And Zenobia didn't even use her fighter stuff, so she didn't lose anything.
I always get
I mean-
all nervous about using stuff. I'm like, maybe I'll need it later.
you're a natural hoarder. You're a natural hoarder in games. Everyone is.
Apparently.
Just remember that for your abilities, you get them back in a short rest, so you might as well.
Okay, so they're not as okay.
That's
Yeah,
why
you
I
like-
use
It's not as
my
crazy
spirit.
as like a long rest.
Yeah, that's why I use my spirit totem all the time because I get it back on short rest.
So it might just be Silver that's going to short rest then, because nobody else really needs to. But you can short rest on your own.
Okay, then yeah, I'll short rest. I'll just kind of like sit down here in the middle of the top of the ship and just short rest while I
But you will
kind of
you
like
will lose
politely
those
look out.
temp. Yeah, you'll lose those 10 hit points for resting.
No problem. That's fine. That's totally worth it to me.
Yeah. But yeah, you come out of the storm. The sea and the sky remains kind of not calm. You know, it's still kind of rough out there, windy, some rain here and there's some kind of stormy, but nothing like what you were dealing with earlier. So it's not a pleasant journey at this point. It will get to the point where it gets dark again. So if you want to retire to begin a long rest, you can. Have some food, maybe.
Food's good.
I got rations on me. Yeah.
Caught fish earlier.
You are.
Start a fire on the boat.
We are approximately like one more day out. Though is what you're saying.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So if you are going to, is it nightfall? Are you heading below decks to start a long rest? Are you staying above decks? What's the plan?
I'm good for doing the long rest because we need to, but I vote for staying below deck just in case of things.
You can move your characters over. The below decks if you need to. Looks like Mel and Zenobia are sharing a bed. All right.
Damn it.
Hey.
Definitely there first. Just
I'm gonna sit
say.
over. I'm gonna sit over here.
You literally just kicked me out of this bed.
Yes, I did.
Wow. I see how it is. This is why I have trust issues. It's fine.
I just look at Bella and just pat the bed.
Is
I
skull
glare at you.
is skull staying above decks?
Are you staying above that?
I guess so, because I can't below deck.
Look, you're below deck.
I guess my laptop screen's too small to show both screens.
I just have it zoomed in too far. You just have to scroll far enough.
Fine, I can move you around. Is anybody gonna try and stay up for a watch or not? What the hell?
Yeah, I'll stay up for a watch.
The crew's got
Don't
it
you need
for
a long
us.
rest?
They'll come get us.
You can get a long rest if people take turns watching. As long as you don't stay up the whole time.
I'm okay with the long rest.
Keeping in mind that a long rest only requires 6 hours of actual sleep for normal characters. Unless you're an elf, then it's only 4 hours of
That
sleep.
doesn't feel like a very long rest to me.
Well, it's 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of light activity is what it is, technically.
So, who's doing what?
Are you staying up?
I'll do watch.
Are you just staying down here to watch? Or are you gonna go up top to watch?
I thought I'm on top again.
You're down here, man.
Yeah, switch back over. I'm on top of the top deck.
It
I'll
must
put
be
you over there.
magic.
Alright, so everyone's down here but Skullcrusher. That's established.
Yeah, and one of the crew is also down here resting. The guy that
Okay,
nearly
cool.
died.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
Does Skull Smasher want to be in the crow's nest or just on deck?
I mean, I want to be in the crow's nest, but I guess my better, yeah, crow's nest.
Crow's nest it is.
Why give the man a choice?
Because it's his character. He can do what he wants.
Yes, but you knew he was going to answer yes.
Not necessarily. Alright, Skull Smasher, give me a perception check. The rest of you do not finish
You're
your
all
long
gonna
rest yet.
die.
With you making the perception check, maybe. Hopefully he rolled good.
You have begun your long rest. You have not completed it. You still have your
Oh, good
temporary hit points.
Lord,
Hey,
thank
natural
you.
20.
That is very good. As Skull Smasher is up in the crow's nest, like hanging out, having a good time, watching the couple crew members down there just doing their jobs. You happen to see. Hard to really describe it, you know, because it's dark out. It's cloudy. There's not a lot of star or moonlight out there, so it's hard to see a lot of distance. But there seems to be something large shape on the water moving, coming up behind you from the side. There's no real light on it, like a ship would have lights, right? This has no lights. It's just like a shape in the darkness. And do you call attention to it, to the crew on board?
Absolutely. Yes. Everyone, there's something dark in the ocean. It's coming up behind us quickly. What the hell is
We
that?
wouldn't be able to hear him, would we?
Are you yelling it for the people below decks to hear you, or are you just calling to the two on the deck with you?
Well, I'm calling initially to the two on deck, but I'm such a loud ass, everybody probably hears me.
Those with high enough
You're-
passive perception can hear that Smasher's got a raised voice up top, but that's all you can really make out.
I'll just wake. I'll just like sit up and just like look at Mel and just like, what the hell is he yelling about now?
So, my character is gonna wake up, hear that, go to the deck, and use this.
I'll follow Eldrin up.
Yeah, the stairs are.
Ew.
Yeah, these areas here are the stairs up. I'll lead you to the stairs out over here to get out.
Mel is not happy. First she got kicked out of a bed, and now she's woken up after only like an hour of sleep.
Probably want to get up on the aft deck there. If you're looking behind the boat. Yeah, the navigator, when Smasher calls out, he's kind of looking, he's like, oh shit, the legends are true, he calls out. And with Eyes of Night, go ahead and roll your perception check.
How many of the people do you share that with?
It says any willing creature.
Well, it says any willing creature up to your wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
It says with willing creatures you can see within 10 feet of you. So if you're within 10 feet of me,
up to a number of creatures equal to
up
your
to
wisdom
a number
modifier.
of creatures, yeah.
So that's wisdom modifier. So, and I guess any 3 people who wants to see it.
I would definitely request it. I'm the other 16 passive wisdom. Not that that means much when you're rolling, but.
All right. So that's 1. Woods, do you want some?
Me too.
That's 3 then.
Wait, Woods is the person you were talking to, so that's you just gave it to Silver and to Zenobia.
Zenobia, Mel,
Okay.
And Silver. Yeah.
and Silver if Silver moves closer.
Well, you could have done it when you're on the way up on the stairs.
Yeah, it didn't
True.
really matter for that. Yeah.
So yeah,
that would be 7, so that was shit.
all of you can roll your perception checks.
Holy shit, I rolled a fucking 1.
Yeah, Silver's looking up towards the front. There's nothing in the front.
No, I'm not looking towards the front. I'm looking towards that pretty piece of wood on the floor.
L, you definitely see some shadows out there, but that's all you can really make out. Eldrin and Eldrin and Zenobia look out the back and see what looks like a ship approaching in the darkness, and it comes up. It's normally you can hear like another ship like in the water, especially with the waves as choppy as they are, but this thing doesn't make any fucking sound, as it's just rolling up on you real quick.
Eldrin,
I'd like to cast light.
Zenobia, do you guys say anything to me or Skulk, me or anybody else?
I passed that
I say to the
information
party.
along.
Okay.
Where are you casting light on? It's range of touch.
Could I touch the ship and just put it towards the back? And
Yeah, you can like put it like on a piece of the railing in the back of the ship if you want.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay. As you create this light, it's not a huge light for out on the open ocean, but it's not the same as having like a pretty bright lantern back there. That lights up, and as you're doing that, and everybody's like kind of looking, this ship just swoops down on you and comes up alongside you, and it definitely looks like some sort of fucking ghost ship.
Oh, it's a fucking ghostly pirate ship, isn't it?
And the name on this that's kind of visible on it is the Wraith. And the rest of you can roll a history check.
We didn't get our effects of the long rest, did we?
Who did not?
Okay. Good thing that took that
Of
short
course
rest.
not.
Well, at least you guys still have those temporary hit points.
Anybody else want to roll a history?
12.
Of a minus
What's
one.
history? What's history? So
Hey,
the best
Grant,
we
roll
got-
history.
You can roll for him if you want.
Justin always likes to tease us with the long rests. He's like, "Do you want to try to take a? Do you want to try to take a long rest right now?"
Of course, when I roll it, it's 20. Of
Woohoo! Go, Grant.
course, he's still downstairs in the bed.
Oh.
He's very observant of his own hands and feet.
But with a 13, Mel, and with your background especially, you've heard the name of a ship called the Wraith. It is a pirate ship, or it was a pirate ship. It was captained by... Where is it? Come here. It was captained by a captain known as Dane the Ruthless Felton. And he just called his ship the Wraith. It wasn't like a ghost ship or anything. It was just meant to be like scary. But he was definitely a pirate of the Lanther Isles, which is where you're heading. And was known to be very, I guess, patriotic about the Lanthers and the pirates, and would seek revenge on any, like, mercenaries or, naval ships or whatever that would come after the pirates of this area. But last you heard, that ship had been destroyed and its captain killed. So as this ship, which is shrouded in shadows and darkness and has gaping holes in the side of it, and looks like it has been blasted and burned in several spots, comes gliding up alongside your ship, and you can see on the deck spectral beings glaring out towards you in the night. That is where we'll stop this session. It's 9:30.
Very glad I get my channel divinity on short rests.
This is a tasty burger.
Isn't it though?
I would like to thank Grant for helping us with the history check. I mean, Justin.
Excuse
The,
you.
have-
I get the history. It's
Alright,
fine.
now I get to play an extra mini game. We all leave the chat, and I get to see how long Brad stays in the or Grant stays in the freaking chat by himself.
I don't know what happened to him. He just kind of disappeared.
He was like, "I'm not even tired," and he's
Then he
not
went to go
here.
get snacks
Yeah.
and passed
I don't
out.
know, man. I think he fell asleep on his computer again.
I will sit here in the chat until he leaves the chat.
Holy shit, I would like everyone to note I rolled a D100 and I rolled a fucking 1.
That was
Yep, it happened.
super impressive.
I've done that about a million times in the dice game already, so.
Yeah, but I don't
I can
really
successfully say
Well, I also have to roll a D100 for every roll in the dice game now, so.
I can successfully say that I kept everybody alive.
Oh yeah, that made a huge difference.
Yeah,
when
we
you were around.
appreciate it.
No, I appreciate
Yeah.
those points. Thank you.
I'm not
The
saying
combined,
yeah.
if before it was just me healing everyone, and now it's me combined with you, and it's
Well,
10 times
she
better.
could have had healing work too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I hope everybody's still having fun. I certainly am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
somebody
that was
message
awesome.
Grant and let him know we hit a milestone so we all get to level up.
Yeah,
not
do we
quite,
get the
not
level up?
quite. I don't want to confuse him. He'll be like, I leveled up twice because you said twice. I said, no, I said wake up twice.
Nah, I hope Grant's all right. I hope he just fell asleep. All
Yeah.
right, good night, everybody.
That's probably
Alright,
the most
good night,
likely,
guys.
but yeah.
That was fun,
Good night,
guys.
guys.
Thanks.
That was awesome.
Good night, y'all.
GG's.
Thanks. It was great.
One.
See y'all in 2 weeks.
He's gonna wake up and see that everybody's logged off and be like, "Damn it!"
All this noise, it knows how to find you. I know it haunts you. I know you can't deny. Back home it's better, but what a sacrifice. We're spinning faster while time is passing by. We're just victims of these ordinary days. There was something strange about your voice, letting me know I had no choice. Walking in circles to get home, trying to grasp them now on my own. A heart of stone, you're a stranger to me now. It's like you've never been here, struggling on my own. Oh man, it feels so wrong. Now I spend my days looking back on life. It all makes sense, you met this other guy. All my assumptions prove to be right, but I'm trying to grasp you're on the